Hi guys, welcome to my coffee show. My name is Jack and today we are talking about Kafmasino filter baskets. First of all, big thank you to Kafmasino for sending us another 8 baskets to test. I will put the links in the description if you want to buy filter baskets, some espresso tools. Once you're on the website, have a look at Kafmasino one. It's something like a decent espresso machine, but cheaper. I have no idea about functionality, but it looks interesting. Anyway, let's go back to those baskets. Some time ago, if you're regular to this channel, you remember, I got 4 filter baskets from Kafmasino. I will put the links for that video in the description so you can check. I won't be repeating myself here, but recently they actually updated the design of those filter baskets. You are seeing now those old baskets and those new baskets. The box is different, more professional, I think. The new baskets, they don't come with filter papers anymore. Distribution of holes, the patterns of holes very similar, possibly slightly more towards the edges, but the baskets are bigger and they are heavier. They can accommodate more coffee now, so if you are buying any of those baskets now, you will get that new design. But today we are talking about 4 completely new filter baskets from Kafmasino. New designs, new holes, everything new, everything better. Well, we will see. So what I'm planning to do first, I will introduce each of those baskets. I will show you exactly what they are, and then I will share with you how, in my personal opinion, those baskets, how they influencing flavor notes in your coffee. It should be an exciting video. If you're as excited as myself, definitely click like, sit tight and enjoy. Those 4 baskets, when you look at them, one look kind of like a regular high extraction filter baskets. The remaining 3 slightly different. Let's start with the one that looks normal. This basket they call Galaxio. It weighs 45.7 grams and it has 1883 holes. The diameter of holes is 0.23 millimeters. Not sure if you will be able to notice on the videos, but it has very distinctive pattern of holes. Different in the middle, different on the outside. I haven't had any basket with the pattern like that yet, and that's the only of those 4 that does not have a mesh inside. Next basket, honestly, I have no idea how to pronounce the name, so I will put it on a screen. I will call it M basket. This basket is the lightest of them all, 43.2 grams. If you look at the pattern of holes, they are huge. We had few baskets like that before on this channel. Total number of holes is 253, but there is also that mesh implanted inside. They use lasers to engrave that mesh with the logo of the company, and the filtering power of that mesh is 170 microns. The 2 remaining baskets also with the same mesh inside. That's Explodo and Sunfloro. The pattern of holes, well, different but kind of similar. But you will see when we taste the coffee out of those 2 baskets, they may produce a very different results. Sunfloro weighs 45.8 grams and it has 281 holes. Explodo weighs 45.6 grams and it has 225 holes. All of those baskets bigger, thicker, slightly more difficult to push them into the portafilter, but not impossible, and they sit nicely. All of those baskets are thick, all of those baskets are magnetic. So far all of them are flat, but this M basket, it looks like it will be bending a little bit. In the last week I've been testing and tasting all of them. I've done, well, here are some of my notes. I have some on my phone. Yesterday I pulled 8 shots with 2 different coffees, and literally at the end of those testings I almost got sick. I almost had enough of coffee. I thought I will never drink espresso in my life, but today I already had 1 shot. I've been testing it with the kind of more medium roast coffee, kind of a light medium. I've been testing it with the light roast coffee. I've been testing it with washed coffee, with anaerobic natural coffee. The interesting thing here is that often all 4 of them, they run the shot in the same times, but sometimes there are differences. I have no idea how to explain. I use the same profile on Decent, trendy 6-bar profile on Decent, the same grind settings on the Cafetech Flat Max too. I know some of you would like to see blind tasting, but the differences in the temperature between first and the last shot were huge. Yes, I could lower the temperature, I could keep them in a hot bath, but that still wouldn't be perfect. So today I will pull 1 shot from each of those baskets. Today we're going to use a special coffee. Big thank you to Alex who brought this coffee back for me all the way from Canada. Apparently this is the best coffee roaster from Toronto, El Paradiso, Colombia. That's a washed anaerobically processed coffee, we should taste strawberry jam, lychee, bergamot and vanilla. 18 grams of coffee in, 55 grams of liquid out. You will see all 4 shots on the screen right now. You may notice the differences in extraction. So yes, each pattern, it extracts the coffee, well, at least it looks like it extracts the coffee slightly differently. They are messy, I'm showing you exactly as it is. I will taste each of those shots, I will tell you what I can taste, and then I will also share with you my experience that I had in the last week. By the end I will tell you, should you get any of those Kafmasino filter baskets and which one is the best for you. So first we have that M filter basket. Cheers. First of all, very nice coffee, very clean flavor notes. I'm getting jam, I'm getting sourness, herbal aroma in the background. All notes are nicely balanced. Different flavor notes hitting you from different sides, but the flavors, they don't linger on your tongue. If I had to describe this shot in one word, that would be brightness. It's very light, but it's full of aromas, full of flavors. Sourness is a dominant flavor here, but it's a pleasant, juicy. Now, let's go for Galaxio. Cheers. This shot is thicker. This shot has more body. This shot has more oomph. This one lingers on your tongue a little bit longer. There is a sourness, but not as dominant as in the first shot. Some sweetness. There are some darker flavor notes. It's less clear, less bright than the first one, but very pleasant. Okay, a little bit more water. There is a chance I might not survive till the end of this video. I already feel my heart is pumping. But let's test Sunfloro now. Cheers. The level of sourness possibly more than in the first one, the M basket, but there is less details here, so there is just sourness and it slowly develops on the tongue. For this coffee, it works. I can look for those fruity aromas in the back, but that sharp sourness at the front is very, very strong. The last one will be Explodo. That's a very well named basket because I think I will explode myself. By the way, all those shots on the same grind settings, they run in about the same time. So the fastest shot today was 2 seconds faster than the slowest shot of today. Cheers. And that confirms what I found out in my previous tests. Here the sourness is very reduced. So here that herbal aroma is slightly louder. I don't think it's increased, but because the sourness is taken out of equation, you can look for other deeper flavor notes. Eventually you will find some sourness, but it's maybe like a third flavor that hits you. It's balanced, it's neat, but it's less light. So guys, if you are still here, definitely click like, consider even subscribing to the channel, plenty more things coming. Next week we're going to play with this. I'm not allowed to tell you what it is, but it is something awesome. So my final conclusions here. All 4 of those baskets are slightly different. All 4 of those baskets will influence the flavor notes in your cup differently. I won't lie to you, when I tried to do some blind tastings, a few times I got confused, few times I didn't know precisely which is which. But on average I'm able to point and look for those differences. My favorite ones, M basket and Galaxio. M basket, it gives me very neat flavor notes, lots of clarity, nice level of sourness that is dominant, but it's not overpowering. It gives me many different details in the coffee. Galaxio gives me that pleasantness. If you are looking for a very pleasant espresso with flavor notes maybe not extremely clear, but present and playing nicely together, that might be a basket for you. Now, a few times at the beginning of my test, it was over extracting. If you notice that you're getting too much of those deeper flavor notes, just speed up the process of extraction. Now, the Sunfloro and Explodo, as I said, 2 baskets very similar in look, but so completely different. So if you hate sourness, or if you want to take away, if you have a coffee that is too sour for you and you want to take away some of that sourness, go for Explodo. It gives you a nice, neat, balanced flavor notes, but for me they are not bright enough. I like brightness in my cup. Sunfloro gives you lots of sharpness, sometimes like almost like a peppery sharpness, lots of sourness, but not much else. With the coffee that we had today, it actually worked nicely, but with some coffees that I tried before, I didn't enjoy that basket that much. If you can, by all all 4 of them, that would be great. You could share with me your findings. If you can only buy 1 or 2, think about Micel, the M basket and the Galaxio. M basket for more clarity and Galaxio for more overall pleasantness. When you get any of those baskets, expect lots of mess. Each time I pulled a shot, I had to clean up the camera, the coffee machine, my scale, everything. If you don't like it, well, those are not the baskets for you. Then you can think about those previous baskets from Kafmasino. If you ask me how those 4 baskets stand against my favorite one, well, there will be a time and place to do the proper video about it, but let me put it this way. From those baskets, on average, I get between 21.5 up to 22% extraction. From my favorite basket, with the same coffee, the same profile, I usually got 23.5 or more. In the comments, share with us what are your favorite filter baskets. If you tried any of the Kafmasino filter baskets, please let me know in the comments what you think about them. But for today, thank you very much for watching. My name is Jack, this is my coffee show, and hopefully I will see you soon. Thank you, bye!